Chuck.
Why are you all wet, baby?
What did you say?
You know exactly what I said. It's empty.
What?
The rifle. How badly did you hurt the guard?
Not too.
Yeah, he's here. Have Dr. Sheehan take a look at your man before you send him up.
The elusive Dr. Sheehan. Let me guess, he arrived this morning?
He's been on this island the entire time. This is our plan, his and mine.
So how's it working out for you so far?
Not so well. I had higher hopes. This is it. This is the lighthouse. The Holy Grail. The great truth you've been seeking. Is it everything you've hoped for and more? Tremors in your hands? Those are getting pretty bad. How's your head?
Not bad.
It'll get worse.
I'm sure. That woman doctor told me.
Who's this now?
Rachel Solando. The real one. I found her in a cave somewhere.
Oh, and she told you what exactly?
She told me the neuroleptics took 4 days to build up to workable levels in the bloodstreams. She predicted the headaches and the shakes.
Smart woman, but it's not from neuroleptics.
No?
No.
What is this then?
Withdrawal.
Withdrawal? Withdrawal from what?
Chloropromazine. It has its downsides. Normally I'm not a big fan of pharmacology, but in your case, I definitely see the need for it.
Chloromazine.
Chloropromazine. That's what you've been on now. What you're withdrawing from. The same thing we've been giving you for the last 2 years.
The last what?
2 years.
You've been drugging me for 2 years? So you've had someone in Boston slipping me drugs, is that it?
Not Boston. Here.
Here.
Here. You've been a patient here for 2 years.
I'm a U.S. Marshal.
You were a U.S. Marshal. What about this? Did you get a chance to look at this?
No.
No? You came here for it. If you got that piece of paper back to Senator Hurley, proof of a 67th patient we claim to have no record of, you could have blown the lid off this place.
True.
Hell yes, true. And you couldn't find time in the last 24 hours to give it a glance?
Things were a bit
Hectic, yes. Take a look at it now.
Patient is highly intelligent and highly delusional. Known proclivity for violence. Extremely agitated. Shows no remorse for his crimes because his denial is such that no crime ever took place. Patient has erected a series of highly developed and highly fantastical narratives which preclude, at this time, his facing the truth of his actions. Sounds about right.
About right? In regards to whom?
Latest. I assume you have a point?
Look at the names.
I see him.
Your name, patient 67's name, the missing patient's name, and your wife's name.
Yeah, I'm not blind.
There's your rule of 4.
How so?
What do the names Edward Daniels and Andrew Ladis have in common?
Oh, come on. Concentrate. I can't see anything.
They're the same letters. They're anagrams for each other.
No, this is a trick.
They are. Look at them. Try this then. Dolores Chanel and Rachel Solando. Both 13 letters. You want to tell me what they have in common?
It can't be.
It is. The same letters again. Anagrams for each other. You came here for the truth. Here's your truth. Your name is Andrew Ladis, the 67th patient at Ashcliff Hospital. He's you, Andrew.
Bullshit!
You were committed here by court order 22 months ago. Look at the evidence. Please, Andrew, you
Don't call me that.
came here 2 years ago because you committed a terrible crime. One that society can't forgive, and neither can you. So you've created a dense, complex narrative structure in which you are the hero, Andrew. You convince yourself you're still a U.S. Marshal, and you're here on a case. And you've uncovered a conspiracy, which means that anything we tell you to the contrary plays into your fantasy that we're conspiring against you. And maybe we could let that go. Let you live in your fantasy world. I'd like that. If you were harmless, I'd like that a lot. But you're violent. You're very violent. And because of your military and law enforcement training, you're too good at it. You're the most dangerous patient we have here. Since you've been here, you've injured 8 guards, not including 4 patients and 5 orderlies. 2 weeks ago, you assaulted George Noyce. Damn near killed him.
Why would I do that?
Because he called you Ladis!
No, he didn't. I saw him yesterday and
He what?
he didn't call me latest, that's for sure.
No? I have the transcript of the conversation. Tell me if this sounds familiar. I'm quoting, "This is about you, and latest, this is all it's ever been about. I was incidental. I was a way in."
He's not calling me latest. You switched the emphasis. He was saying this is about you, meaning me, and latest.
How about this? Do you remember asking Noyce what happened to his face?
Sure, I was asking who was responsible.
Your exact words were, "Who did this?" That sound right?
Yeah.
And Noyce replied, again I'm quoting here, "You did this."
Right, but
Listen, Andrew. It's been decided that if we can't bring you back to sanity now, right now, permanent measures will be taken to ensure you never hurt anyone again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
it's a nice act you got going, Doc, but you're not gonna fool me.
Let's try this another way. Do you think it's a coincidence that Rachel Solando, a figment of your own imagination, by the way, would have the same letters in her name as your dead wife, and the same history of killing her children?
My wife didn't kill her kids. We didn't have any kids.
You never had kids? Your children, Andrew. Are you going to stand there and deny they ever lived? Are you?
That's a picture of Rachel Solando's children. At her lake house.
That's your house. You went there because the doctors suggested it for your wife. You remember? After she accidentally set your previous apartment on fire? Get her out of the city, they said. Give her more of a bucolic setting. Maybe she'd get better.
She wasn't ill.
She was insane, Andrew.
Stop calling me that. My wife was not insane. You drugged me, you killed my partner, you say he never existed? You're gonna lock me up here because I know what you're doing. I know about the experiments. I know what you're giving schizophrenics. Your liberal use of lobotomies? I'm on to you, doctor.
You are? Please educate me. You've had the run of the place for the last 2 days. You gain access to every corner of this facility. Where are the Nazi doctors? Where are the satanic ORs? Do you still believe we're brainwashing patients, Andrew? Implementing some decades-long experiment to create, what did you call them once? Ghost soldiers?
You're lying.
Show me one piece of evidence that your theory can hold water. Just one. And to all the evidence I've presented, you have refused to respond. Please, Andrew, I'm trying to help you.
My name is Edward Daniels.